Should be a beautiful night for football. Primetime SEC network games. So looking forward to having those guys here, and will be a fun night in Columbia. I'm looking forward to competing against a really good Vanderbilt team.
We are a little more than 24 hours away from the SEC opener under the lights at Williams-Brice Stadium as the 11th ranked Gamecocks host the Vanderbilt Commodores. Welcome to Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes. I'm your host, Hanna Barton. This is former Gamecock linebacker Debo Williams. Debo, you ready for this SEC opener this weekend?
I'm ready. I can't wait. And it's under the lights. There's nothing better than that. Big crowd, already sold out. It's time to go.
All right, well, before we get into that, let's take a look back at the SC State game. Debo, the Gamecocks had a 2.5-hour weather delay, still able to get the win, though. Kind of take us through what a weather delay does whenever you're getting ready for a game.
30 minutes to an hour delay, it's understandable. But when it's that long, it's like, come on now. I'm not about to make excuses for the Gamecocks. We still got to play like Gamecocks, but it was 9:30 when they started the game, so we should have been ending the game, So we did what we could. We got the dub. I expect to see more from us tomorrow, but it's time to go.
And here's what Beamer had to say after that win.
Certainly really appreciate our fans. That was amazing to, one, even going into the game, for that game to be sold out, for us to sell the most number of student tickets or requested student tickets in the history of home games, I think. The traffic coming in, I know people don't like sitting in it. I'm sure people are complaining about the traffic. I don't control the traffic flow, but the traffic coming in was as backed up as I've ever seen it in all my years of being here. The Gamecock walk, the energy on that, there was a lot of passion. The sweet South Carolina State lady that shot me the middle finger as we came by on the bus down Bluff Road, respect her. She was passionate as well.
All right, let's take a look at some of the stats from last Saturday night. Obviously, the standout is going to be the 2 punt return touchdowns by Bakari Swain, but Sellers, 128 yards and a touchdown. Jacobs, the top receiver, 57 yards and a touchdown. Run game pretty spread out in terms of the players that use. No turnovers, 2 for 2 on 4th down, but only about 250 yards of offense. Debo, as you take a look at those stats, what are some things that stand out to you?
So definitely offense got to pick it up, which I know we will. Weather factor, 2-hour delay, understood. I know we're going to come out and compete tomorrow and do our thing. That's the biggest thing I got to say. And then Bakari, insane. Another SEC player of the week, man. 2 weeks in a row. Keep doing your thing, bro. Whatever you're doing before the game, please keep doing it.
All right, well, coming up on Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes, we sit down with Bakari Swain, the star of South Carolina special teams, plus some of the football players' wives are treated to a day at the salon. You're watching Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes.
Introducing this year's Carolina Jackpot $5 scratch-off ticket, featuring a chance to win up to $200,000. You can even enter your tickets into the Second Chance promotion. Step on the court for a chance to win $50, $75, or $100,000. This Palmetto series lets show who really runs this state.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Smith. Garnet Trust is entering a new phase of NIL, and to win, we need your help. We're asking our community to play a vital role. Whether you're a fan, a business owner, or can connect us with one, there is a role for you. Under the new NIL guidelines, student athletes are now required to partner with businesses for marketing purposes, and we have multiple ways to facilitate those connections. To learn more, please call us at 803-205-1796 or email us at info@garnettrust.com.
My name is Adam Gorlitsky, the founder and executive director of I Got Legs. We help paralyzed athletes get access to exoskeletons that allows them to stand up and walk again. The South Carolina Education Lottery allowed me to get an education and then use it as a springboard in really launching my organization. It all kind of connects back to making life a little bit easier for people.
More accessibility means a better South Carolina, and a better South Carolina means a better you. If you're a Gamecock fan and a business owner, this is for you. What if every time a customer swiped their card at your business, instead of those processing fees vanishing to some giant corporation's pocket, part of that money went right back to fuel NIL for the Gamecocks? And what if, on top of that, Gamecock athletes like me help promote your business, making you the local favorite? I'm Oscar Galloway III, running back for the South Carolina Gamecocks, and I'm excited to share our brand new partnership with Run Payments. We call it Run with the Garnet Trust. Here's how simple it is. 1, your customers pay you. Nothing changes there. 2, Run Payments processes the transaction. 3, instead of wasting those fees, a portion goes straight into NIL opportunities for Gamecock athletes. 4, and the best part, we turn around and promote your business into the entire Gamecock community. That means new customers, more visibility, and real hometown impact. Think about it. You're just redirecting money that was already leaving your pocket. Now it comes back home to support your Gamecocks, and in return, you get exposure from some of the most recognizable faces on campus. Plus, you can even save money on your processing fees. Supporting college athletes has never been this easy or this rewarding. From day one, you'll have a personal representative walking you through setup, equipment, and support. So if you run a restaurant, salon, retail shop, or any business that takes card payments, let's talk. Let's run with the Garnet Trust.
Welcome back to Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes. Earlier this week, I had the chance to sit down with a Gamecock that has put the nation on notice the past 2 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Here's more from Vicari Swain. All right, Vicari, thank you so much for sitting down with me. I really want to talk about these past couple weeks because your name has been brought up a lot, not just around South Carolina football, but also college football after some impressive plays you've made on special teams. So what has the past couple weeks been like for you?
I'd say the past couple of weeks been eye-opening. Like, I had to miss the spring, so coming back to the team was just unbelievable. I'm just glad I got the opportunity to be back.
So 3 punt return touchdowns in the past 2 games is a pretty impressive stat. What was the off season like? I know you had mentioned missing the spring, but coming into the summer and preseason, what kind of preparation went in for you to be able to execute that these past 2 games?
Okay, I'd say after our summer workouts, I was always outside on the jug machines trying to work on getting something better. When I came back, Jalen, the punt returner that's also out there with me as well, he's just been in my ear telling me, if I need one, like, it's your go. So whenever I get my opportunity, just make the best out of it. So my preparation has been where it needed to be.
This is your 3rd year at Carolina. What are some of the things that you've been able to build and learn since you got to campus here at South Carolina?
I'd say having a connection with not only just players, but also people on the campus. Like, just making friends with people. You can never be too good to make friends with new people. So just having a bond at this campus, like being friends with students, it just has brought me along. From my freshman year, I was nervous to now my junior year, I'm a lot more confident just talking to anybody, not just athletes. So that's what I say I've learned.
What has the response been like from Gamecock Nation these past couple weeks? Fans on campus or, in passing in the community, have you gotten any sort of responses from that?
Yeah, they're just, a lot of people are supporting me in a great way, and I appreciate everybody, and just continue to show love. Yeah.
And a lot of people have seen that clip of you and Coach Beamer from the first week after that first dropped reception, but then being able to come back and score that touchdown. What is the relationship like between you and Coach Beamer?
Me and Coach Beamer, we have a tight relationship. Ever since I committed, our relationship has been tight. I'd say his trust in me from my freshman year to now has definitely increased, because if that was me my freshman year, I might have been taken out the game or whatever, but he trusted me and allowed me to get back out there for another opportunity.
And then we fast forward to the South Carolina State game. Obviously, y'all were supposed to kick off at 7, but got delayed by a couple hours. What is that reset like whenever you're prepared to play at a certain time, and then you kind of have to go through your pregame routine again and everything to be ready to play even later?
Yeah, I would say just to stay focused. We were ready 30 minutes prior. We got an alert that we had to stay inside, so everybody just sat down, acting calm, and not doing too much laughing together. We were staying focused throughout the whole time we were in the locker room. So, it was definitely a setback, but we were ready to. When it was time to go, we were ready to go.
In both the South Carolina State game and Virginia Tech, your plays on special teams really kind of ignited another spark, created a lot of momentum. Is that something that you guys talk a lot about on special teams?
Oh, yes, for sure. We definitely emphasize, because we were emphasizing special teams. Like, if we don't win on special teams, we're probably not going to win the whole game. So him emphasizing the major role of special teams definitely encourages.
And now we look forward to week 3 against Vanderbilt. What are some things that you're looking forward to?
I'm just looking to get better. Don't look back on the past and just try to just get better each week.
And I know you have a birthday coming up. Do you think that's going to bring maybe some extra luck heading into this Vanderbilt game?
I hope it does. I'm excited. I turned 21, so yeah.
As you look forward to the rest of the season, what are some goals that you have for yourself and for this team?
Goals for myself, I'd say not a stat, just to just continue to get better. Consistency is key. Coach Gray, he always preaches on me to stay consistent, so that's something I would work on as a personal goal. I mean, as a stat, I'd say just trying to get as many punt return touches as I can. And on a defensive aspect, I'd say just continue to get better on defense, try to make more plays on defense, so my role on defense and special teams is higher than each other.
Does being named SEC Coach Specialist of the Week back-to-back weeks kind of motivate you to maybe get that accolade more the rest of the season?
It definitely opened my eyes, like telling me I can do this. Like I've done it once, I've done it twice, so why stop now? So yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Well, no surprise here, Debo, but Swain leads the entire country in special teams touchdowns with 3 punt returns for touchdowns, and he's done it in only 2 games. We could be seeing him on Sundays in the next couple of years, and Shane Beamer has been really impressed so far by what he's seen out of his sophomore.
Yeah, he's just playing with a lot of confidence. Joe D yesterday in our special teams meeting challenged that group that there's only been one team, I think, in the history of college football that's returned a punt for a touchdown in 3 straight games. And that was some guy at Washington like 10, 15 years ago. And he challenged them, let's do it again, tomorrow night. And we didn't just do it once, we did it twice. But Vakari and that whole team, they're playing with a lot of confidence right now. I told the team this morning at the hotel in the walkthrough when we were doing our special teams walkthrough that, they've, because of what they did in Atlanta last week, most fan bases, when it's 4th down, the fans get up and, go to the bathroom or go to the concession stands or whatever, but not this place.
Debo, you know the special teams unit very well. You've been a part of it. What is it that makes Shane Beamer's special teams unit so explosive and so competitive?
Yep. So first it started with Frank Beamer. Beamer ball up at VTech. Coach Beamer has done a great job executing and bringing that same energy to South Carolina. He's been able to see somebody like an Ace Sanders. So I think him seeing Vakari being able to do this, he knows how to challenge him and just bring the best out of him, So me being a part of it, my first game, I was able to block 2 punts. Me coming to South Carolina, I didn't know too much about South Carolina, but I kept hearing Beamer ball. And I kind of channeled that same energy and bring it too. So Coach Beamer, he molds himself. Like I can't even explain it. He goes crazy about special teams, man. A part of every practice and just, it's great.
And so whenever you're talking about attracting recruits to this team, how much does being able to have such a strong special teams unit play into that?
It will bring the best out of players. My way of getting on the field was by dominating special teams. So as recruits, you want a chance to play, especially as a freshman, come in and dominate on special teams. That'll show you can play.
All right, well, coming up on Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes, here's more from the Gamecocks on the Vanderbilt Commodores and why history is on Carolina's side. You're watching Carolina Kickoff, sponsored by Rushes.
At the time that I applied for this job, you had to have a college degree. Financially, I really wasn't sure what college was going to look like. And when I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief. The fact that somebody going to buy a lottery ticket helped me go to college. Everything you do has an impact, and it's incredible.
Safer waterways means a better South Carolina, and a better South Carolina means a better you.
Hi, I'm Grace Aria with Garnet Trust. One of the most powerful ways that you can help is by joining Garnet Trust. Every membership directly funds new NIL opportunities for our student athletes. Whether you contribute $10 or $100 a month, your support adds up to a meaningful impact. As a member, you'll also get exclusive access to events including meet and greets and autograph sessions. A membership is more than a donation. It's an investment in the future success of USC athletics and our student athletes. Join us at garnettrust.com or call 803-205-1796 to learn more.
If you're a Gamecock fan and a business owner, this is for you. What if every time a customer swiped their card at your business, instead of those processing fees vanishing to some giant corporation's pocket, part of that money went right back to fuel NIL for the Gamecocks? And what if, on top of that, Gamecock athletes like me help promote your business, making you the local favorite? I'm Oscar Alway III, running back for the South Carolina Gamecocks, and I'm excited to share our brand new partnership with Run Payments. We call it Run with the Garnet Trust. Here's how simple it is. 1, your customers pay you. Nothing changes there. 2, Run Payments processes the transaction. 3, instead of wasting those fees, a portion goes straight into NIL opportunities for Gamecock athletes. 4, and the best part, we turn around and promote your business into the entire Gamecock community. That means new customers, more visibility, and real hometown impact. Think about it. You're just redirecting money that was already leaving your pocket. Now it comes back home to support your Gamecocks, and in return, you get exposure from some of the most recognizable faces on campus. Plus, you can even save money on your processing fees. Supporting college athletes has never been this easy or this rewarding. From day one, you'll have a personal representative walking you through setup, equipment, and support. So if you run a restaurant, salon, retail shop, or any business that takes card payments, let's talk. Let's run with the Garnet Trust.
Welcome back to Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes. The 11th ranked Gamecocks hosting Vanderbilt Saturday night. And some quick notes on the matchup. They're 34th all-time between the Doors and the Gamecocks. They lead the series 29-4. They've won 16 straight games against Vandy, and you have to go all the way back to 2008 in Nashville to see that last loss. So no surprise here. They've won 23 of the last 25 meetings. Let's take a listen to Shane Beamer before Vandy comes to town.
Message is that it ramps up another level this week, that the non-conference games are over, and the SEC is it's a different animal. It is the teams in this league. I think you can look at our record across the country in non-conference games this year, and I know it's the best of any conference out there. And you look at what this conference has done already against other conferences as far as the matchups with other leagues. It's a bear, and making sure our guys understand that it's a long season. You got to take care of your bodies. You freshmen that just got here that had a 10-game regular season in high school, and you might be done by Halloween. We're just getting started.
Well, Debo, there's been a lot of chatter going on online between both fan bases coming from the Vanderbilt program. How fired up do you think these South Carolina guys are going to be to play tomorrow?
They fired up every game. My boy BT said it best. We're ready to go every game, So this is their Super Bowl, talking about Vandy. But I heard you say it's 29-4 for the all-time. It's about to be 30-4. So I'm ready to go. I'm excited.
And as they head into this Vanderbilt matchup, what are some improvements that you want to see from last week to this week? Especially we are starting SEC play, so things ramp up a little bit.
So first, I play defense. We're going to start with defense. Donuts. I don't want these cats to score anything. They scored 6 on us last year. Make sure it's 0 this time. Offense, do what y'all do. Put the points on the board and let's win this game. Vakari, do what you do. Put up another 2 touchdowns for me. I greatly appreciate that.
And I know you said it's just another game, but obviously last year, whenever they took on Vanderbilt, they did a really great job shutting down Diego Pavia. What do you think the defense is going to do this time around to be able to do that?
Don't let him scramble. That's his game. That's what he want to do. Affect the plays and do what he does from scrambling and getting out the pocket. So keep him inside the pocket. I'm not sure if we're going to have a spy or anything, but just stay on top of that. Don't let them make big plays because that's how they get turned up. And they don't need to be turned up. Just keep them down the whole time and be good.
And we'll get to say how that all plays out tomorrow. But coming up next on Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes, the wives of some of the Gamecock football players are treated to a day at the salon, and you don't want to miss this. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Smith. Garnet Trust is entering a new phase of NIL, and to win, we need your help. We're asking our community to play a vital role. Whether you're a fan, a business owner, or can connect us with one, there is a role for you. Under the new NIL guidelines, student athletes are now required to partner with businesses for marketing purposes, and we have multiple ways to facilitate those connections. To learn more, please call us at 803-205-1796 or email us at info@garnettrust.com.
My name is Adam Gorlitsky, founder and executive director of I Got Legs. We help paralyzed athletes get access to exoskeletons that allows them to stand up and walk again. The South Carolina Education Lottery allowed me to get an education and then use it as a springboard in really launching my organization. It all kind of connects back to making life a little bit easier for people.
More accessibility means a better South Carolina, and a better South Carolina means a better you.
Hello, I'm Mark Benoit with the Garnet Trust. Do you own a business or know someone who does that loves the Gamecocks? The Garnet Trust has just launched a business membership program. When you become a member, you'll be featured in our Gamecock Business Guide, letting fans know exactly where to do business, and in return, we'll use student athletes to help market your business. Join a winning culture and a passionate community by becoming a part of our business membership and being featured in the Gamecock Business Guide. For more information, please email us at info@garnettrust.com or call 803-205-1796.
Introducing this year's Carolina Jackpot $5 scratch-off ticket, featuring a chance to win up to $200,000. You can even enter your tickets into the second chance promotion. Step on the court for a chance to win $50, $75, or $100,000. This Palmetto series, let's show who really runs this state.
Welcome back to Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes. The players aren't the only ones that have to get game day ready. Our friends at Pout treated some of the Gamecock football wives to a preseason pamper day. Let's take a look.
Hey Gamecock Nation, we all know the guys are busy getting ready for football season, but the real MVPs are the women holding it all down off the field. We are treating 3 of our incredible Gamecock football wives to the ultimate preseason camper day. And who's for love? Thank you.
I just got a sneak peek of the final look, and you guys are not going to believe the transformation. These ladies look incredible. Let's take a look at what their husbands have to say. We had them give their prediction on the reaction when y'all see their new look. How accurate do you think she was?
I don't know. I feel like she was probably pretty accurate. Probably said that I was going to be a little nonchalant about it and just kind of, whatever. But I'm sure she's going to look great, so it'll be fun.
Are you ready to see Blair's look?
I am. She's always beautiful, and if y'all made her look more beautiful, then y'all did a great job.
And how accurate do you think her impression of you was?
I feel like she thinks I'll come in a little underwhelmed. Yeah, I think I'll be a little more excited than she thinks that I will.
It's almost time for you to see Patty's new look. How excited are you?
I'm very excited. I know she's going to look very beautiful, so I can't wait to see her.
And do you think she nailed your reaction?
Probably. She probably made fun of me a little bit. So.
I said you were going to say that. Hello.
With our friends at Pout and those wonderful ladies, of course. Coming up on Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes, we sit down with one member of the Gamecock softball team whose life completely changed thanks to the South Carolina Education Lottery. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Grace Area with Garnet Trust. One of the most powerful ways that you can help is by joining Garnet Trust. Every membership directly funds new NIL opportunities for our student athletes. Whether you contribute $10 or $100 a month, your support adds up to a meaningful impact. As a member, you'll also get exclusive access to events including meet and greets and autograph sessions. A membership is more than a donation. It's an investment in the future success of USC athletics and our student athletes. Join us at garnettrust.com or call 803-205-1796 to learn more.
Introducing this year's Carolina Jackpot $5 scratch-off ticket, featuring a chance to win up to $200,000. You can even enter your tickets into the second chance promotion. Step on the court for a chance to win $50, $75, or $100,000. This Palmetto series, let's show who really runs this state.
If you're a Gamecock fan and a business owner, this is for you. What if every time a customer swiped their card at your business, instead of those processing fees vanishing into some giant corporation's pocket, part of that money went right back to fuel NIL for the Gamecocks? And what if, on top of that, Gamecock athletes like me help promote your business, making you the local favorite? I'm Oscar Alway III, running back for the South Carolina Gamecocks, and I'm excited to share our brand new partnership with Run Payments. We call it Run with the Garnet Trust. Here's how simple it is. 1, your customers pay you. Nothing changes there. 2, Run Payments processes the transaction. 3, instead of wasting those fees, a portion goes straight into NIL opportunities for Gamecock athletes. 4, and the best part, we turn around and promote your business into the entire Gamecock community. That means new customers, more visibility, and real hometown impact. Think about it. You're just redirecting money that was already leaving your pocket. Now it comes back home to support your Gamecocks, and in return, you get exposure from some of the most recognizable faces on campus. Plus, you can even save money on your processing fees. Supporting college athletes has never been this easy or this rewarding. From day one, you'll have a personal representative walking you through setup, equipment, and support. So if you run a restaurant, salon, retail shop, or any business that takes card payments, let's talk. Let's run with the Garnet Trust.
Welcome back to Carolina Kickoff, presented by Rushes. Each week on the show, we'll introduce you to a Gamecock athlete that's earned the support of the South Carolina Education Lottery through one of their scholarships. This week, we sit down with Gamecock softball star Lexi Winters.
Girl, growing up right down the road, what are some of your first memories of the university and of Gamecock softball?
I just remember coming to all the games with my parents, and we would bring my cousins. They would all come with us, and we would come to the games. We would get there super early so we get the best seats. My favorite first memory is when they did the alma mater at the very end, and I'm like, what are they doing? So then I tried to learn the lyrics every game so that I would know it by the time a few months went by. I would know all the lyrics. So I'd say that was one of my favorites. And then I was Batgirl twice. So my mom found it on Facebook. She signed me up for it. And I was able to just go with the team during their pregame stuff. And I would go down on the field with them. I was in the dugout with them. So I was able to do a full real game experience when I was only 10 and 12 years old.
And obviously your journey here included a stop at Charlotte. Kind of take us through how that went coming out of high school, playing your first 2 years and being able to come to Carolina.
Yeah, so during the recruiting process, I knew I wanted to play. I wanted to play early. I wanted to play for coaches that loved me for me and not just as a player. And I knew I didn't want to go too far away from home. So Charlotte had all of that for me. Obviously, South Carolina fell through a little bit, but I wanted to play, and there was going to be 5 or 6 older catchers. So I knew I had to make a tough decision. So I made that decision with my parents, and I ended up at Charlotte when everything happened, where the transition happened 2 years ago. Well, I guess a year ago. It just all fell into place perfectly. I got to come back home with my parents and my family, and I get to play for the same coaching staff that I fell in love with when I was just a junior in high school.
What were the emotions that first time you got to run out with a Gamecock uniform on?
Oh, it was so surreal. My first ever catching coach, who was a role model for me when it comes to catching softball as a whole, she was an alumni of the program, and she'd always say, you're on the same dirt that I was on. And I guess it never made sense, or it didn't click until that very first game. And when I got to run out on the field, it just felt like everything, all my dreams had come true. It didn't make sense until I went back and watched the game after, but it was everything I could have asked for, everything that I've prayed for my entire life. And yeah, I'm just so grateful it ended up the way it did.
And now you've got a year at Carolina under your belt. What opportunities, both as a softball player and as a student, has South Carolina provided you throughout your time here?
Yeah, I've got to talk and work with so many people who knew more people. So just the networking and the connections that everybody has really helped me figure out where exactly I want to end up when I'm done with school and softball. For softball specifically, just the community and the support of the town, surrounding towns is unbelievable. And I think that it's going to be even better and it's going to continue to grow. And then when it comes to school, I think that all of the resources that I could ask for are here.
Obviously, SC Lotto has done a lot for a lot of students and student athletes at this university. What has their impact on you been like?
Yeah, so my first 2 years, obviously being out of state, was a little bit harder financially for my family and I to allow me to be there and to play there at Charlotte. And being able to come back in state, back near my hometown, I was able to kind of have some of that relieved. Just being able to not have to worry so much about where some of the money was going to come from. I was able to rely on the in-state scholarships that I was able to receive just from my high school years, and then obviously now being in my undergrad. But it just helped relieve some of the stress that I think that the financial things happen to families. Definitely helped me with that, and then it's going to help me relieve some stress that I had from the first 2 years.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
We want to thank the South Carolina Education Lottery for helping so many South Carolina athletes and students receive the support they deserve. And that'll do it for us. But we want to thank our amazing guests, the Garnet Trust, the University of South Carolina, and our tremendous sponsor, Rushes, and the South Carolina Education Lottery for making this all possible. We will see you for our next show on September 26th when the Gamecocks host the Kentucky Wildcats. For Debo Williams and our producer, Mike Gillespie, I'm Hanna Barton, and we'll see you next week.